on June 16, 1959, in Crawfordsville, Indiana, James Bryan Hellwig would be better known to the world as the Ultimate Warrior. If you were a kid growing up in the 1980s or 90s, and the Warrior doesn't get you fired up, you might be in need of cardiac assistance. One of 5 kids, the Ultimate Warrior was raised by his mother and started working with weights because he was, by his own words, a small, insecure kid who wasn't into sports. Keeping with the weights, Warrior was inspired by lifting legend Robbie Robinson to pursue glory on the bodybuilding stage. After attending Indiana State University for a year, Warrior was at Life University in Marietta, Georgia, when he won the Junior Atlanta contest and placed 5th at the AAU Collegiate Mr. America contest. Later, he won the 1984 NPC Mr. Georgia title. However, it was in 1985 that his vocational path took a different direction. While in California training for a bodybuilding show, he got an invite to be part of a pro wrestling team made up of bodybuilders. Letting go of his plan to become a chiropractor, Warrior started his wrestling career as part of Power Team USA. In 1986, he joined the Dallas organization World Class Championship Wrestling under the name Dingo Warrior, with a Blade Runner type gimmick and a striking similarity to the Road Warriors, who we featured in another Jailhouse Strong video. He made his debut as the Ultimate Warrior in the WWF on October 25, 1987. Less than 1 year later, at the inaugural SummerSlam event, Warrior defeated the Honky Tonk Man in just 27 seconds to win the Intercontinental Championship. Without a doubt, the high point of his career was the match against Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 6, held in Toronto's Skydome. By pinning Hogan after a Warrior splash, Warrior became the only wrestler to hold both the Intercontinental and the Heavyweight Championship belts at the same time. After achieving undeniable success as the WWF's primary main event talent, the Ultimate Warrior went into semi-retirement in the mid-1990s and opened up a wrestling school known as Warrior University in Scottsdale, Arizona. After a brief return, Warrior retired from pro wrestling in 1999 and was inducted into the WWF, or WWE, Hall of Fame in 2014. Known for a commitment to intensity in the gym, Warrior was an avid lifter throughout his career. According to what we found, during the 1970s, he built his strength foundation with the 20-rep squat routine, which we covered in an earlier Jailhouse Strong video and mentioned in our George Eiferman piece. Then in the early 1980s, Warrior would hit squats and deadlifts on Monday and Thursday, chest and back on Tuesday and Friday, and delts and arms on the weekends. Some of his lifting accomplishments during that time included hitting 495 for 4 on the incline, a clean of 360 pounds, and a 700-pound squat. While balancing the busy schedule of his wrestling career, Warrior worked out 7 days a week, sometimes twice a day, he said, with HIIT, high-intensity type workouts. He would do chest, delts, and arms every 3rd day, and back and legs on the other days. During the peak of his career, he was often only sleeping, he said, 3 to 4 hours a night, and eating 5 to 6 cans of tuna a day, and not much else. Unsurprisingly, the Ultimate Warrior did not put much stock in overtraining, or, as he put it, back in my bodybuilding days, gritting, grinding, grunting, gnarling, and growling were training concepts regularly witnessed. But overtraining? Never heard of it. For more of these old stories, this history of physical culture, click subscribe.